What is up, YouTube? I'm your boy, Mr. Bradley. This is the Heated Waves podcast. I'm here with the one, the only T-Ball.
What's up, guys? Glad to be here, bringing you some football picks.
Yep, it's week 4, baby. Week 4. But before that, we're going to let you know how we did last week and the week before that and the week before that on our picks. Pretty crazy, T-Ball. Pretty crazy.
What are we looking at?
We are both 29, 18, and 1 after 3 solid weeks of football.
Tyskies?
Yep, well, actually, that also includes the Green Bay Packers game that was concluded the other night where our Packers lost and we picked the wrong team there. But they kind of got Jude. But moving on from that, the very first game will be, it is going to be the Tennessee Titans at the Atlanta Falcons. T-Ball, I'm going to give you first dibs. You tell me who you got and why.
You got first dibs? I got first dibs?
You got first dibs.
All right, then. That's how we gonna roll with it. If Tennessee's rolling into Atlanta and thinking they're gonna take this game, they're absolutely wrong.
Ooh.
I'd rather have Matt Ryan than Marcus Mariota. Now, granted, Tennessee defense is better. Their defense is
Number
better.
10. Top
But
10.
I think the offense was going to outweigh the defense on this game. I'm taking Atlanta.
Well, I got to go with the opposite side of that. I actually think this defense is better than what people give them credit for. Yeah, they're not, reflective as of 1-2 record, but both these teams are both 1-2. Marcus Mariota has really went downhill. Like the last, I don't know how many weeks of football now. Not just including this week, or this season, but last season as well. But I do like their defense. I think it's a bounce back week. I'm pretty sure they lost 2 straight now. Titans going to get this one for me. Marcus Mariota is just going to be barely above average, basically. But Titans get the win here.
In our next game, we got the Cleveland Browns at the Baltimore Ravens. Looks like the Ravens, in my opinion, are going to take this one.
Of course you'd say that because I like the Browns.
Division game, it's going to be a good game. But I just think Baltimore and Lamar Jackson's going to show Baker Mayfield how it's done. Mark my words. Now, I did see something funny on Baker Mayfield talking shit to Rex Grossman the other day, but kind of giving me a little confidence boosting him. But the Ravens are definitely taking this. They're 2-1 against a 1-2 Cleveland Browns game. The first game they won was against who? They beat the Jets. Not a tough win for them. The Ravens are actually 18-2 in September. Home games under John Harbaugh. Won 21 of 23 dating back to 2006.
Ooh-wee.
Ravens, go and take it.
I love this matchup because both of them came out of the same draft class. He was number 1. He was number 32 in the first round. We're looking at 63 completion percentage, just above Baker Mayfield. But Baker Mayfield's been struggling with his 5 interceptions. Look, Lamar Jackson entering week 4 has no interceptions. The defense looks great. Baker Mayfield and the Browns had all that hype coming in. It's hard to live up to it. But here's the scenario here, people. If the Browns somehow beat this Ravens at Ravens, which is a tough thing to do, no matter who you are coming into Baltimore, it's a tough place to play. If they beat them, they will be number 1 in the division, even though they have 2 losses. They'll both be 2-2 because the Bengals and Steelers are both 0-3. No matter what they do, doesn't matter. As long as the Browns win, they'll be in top of this division. They will win against the Ravens this week. Gonna get one finally. I'm gonna keep picking them until they fucking win 10 games. I swear to God. So get me down for the Browns.
This man.
Shout out to my man Anthony Mace. His old lady is a Cleveland Browns fan.
Poor girl. All right, coming in at the lame of the week.
Whoa.
The next game, Patriots undefeated at Buffalo Bills.
That are undefeated?
Undefeated, yeah. What the fuck is going on over
and
there?
It's a lame of the week for you?
Because the Patriots are going to blow them out of the water.
Blow them.
Mark my words. Patriots are going to put up like 30 on these motherfuckers. Patriots going to take this game. They're on the road. It doesn't make a difference. It's fucking Tom Brady. Divisional game. Tom Brady is 30-3 in his career versus the Bills.
Ooh.
So, peep them numbers, people.
Peep them numbers.
Miss Bradley, who you got?
But T-Ball, you said you were going to pick the other team that plays the Patriots every single time. What happened?
Not this one.
Not this one. 3-0 record. Their defense is fucking tremendous this year, but so is the Bills. I don't think the Bills have as good defense as the New England Patriots. I get why you picked them. Tom Brady has more wins at the New Era Field, Buffalo, than any other quarterback since 2001, including quarterbacks who have played for the Bills.
For sure.
So it just doesn't look good. But I think maybe the Bills are a good team when they're playing at the Bills. They've played a couple good, decent teams, but man, as sad as it makes me to say, and it pains me very much, I don't think the Bills can get it done against the Patriots. I just don't think anybody in that division's good enough. They need to move somebody out and somebody in there.
The Patriots and Bills, previous 3 opponents, are also combined 1-17 this season. So Patriots,
I'm picking the Patriots.
Schedule,
right, they always do every year. It's not even fair. So I'm picking the Patriots. You got the Patriots. Fuck that dumb game.
Lame of the week.
I don't think it's lame of the week, though. I think this is going to be a great game. It is the Chiefs at the Lions. It's kind of crazy. The Chiefs are only a 6-point favorite over the Lions. When you got Patrick Mahomes, you should call him Patrick Unstoppable Mahomes, because the man can't be touched. But Chiefs have won 10 straight games in the month of September. Chiefs are 3-0, undefeated. They're one of the last of the Mohicans, and so are the Lions. Who do you think's going to win and why?
Well, YouTubers, if this wasn't an easy one for you, this is definitely an easy one for me. The Chiefs are fucking balling. Patrick Mahomes is playing indoors for the first time since November 25th, 2016, which was actually when he was in college at Texas Tech.
Yep.
Mahomes threw for about 586 yards and 6 passing touchdowns.
But
God. Again, that's college.
Right.
And you have to keep in mind that the Lions have played 78 one-possession home games since 2002. So,
damn.
Matthew Stafford, I think, is questionable for that game as well.
Hip problem.
Yeah, I think he's got some kind of hip problem there. Don't get disappointed by starting Matthew Stafford.
Well, you should
especially
be anyway.
In this game. I'm taking the Chiefs.
I think you should be disappointed every time you start Matthew Stafford. He sucks. That's just coming from a Packers fan being in the division. But speaking of the Lions, they have not allowed a quarterback to throw 3 touchdown passes since week 11 of last year. But keep in mind, Patrick Mahomes has 3+ passing touchdowns in each of his first 3 games this season alone. That defense is pretty good. But I just don't see a very good offense of the Lions being able to keep up in this game with the Chiefs. Honestly, and I said before this, when we were riding in the car today, I said I got a bold prediction here about these Kansas City Chiefs. I think this year is the best team they've had yet. They got a pretty solid defense. It's holding teams so they can stay out in front and win. I think they can go undefeated. 16-0. They may lose in the playoffs.
Well, the Patriots are power ranked higher than them, so are you saying the Patriots are going to go undefeated?
No, because they play each other this year, and I think they're going to beat the Patriots. Last year was bullshit, and I think everybody knows it. They'll watch that AFC Championship game. They should have won that game, went on to the Super Bowl, and been Super Bowl champions. The Chiefs, plain as day. Now, granted, they may not be perfect this year because they have a fucking tough ass schedule like they do every year. But I have never seen this. He's the best quarterback in the league, Patrick Mahomes, right now.
I hate to say it, but yeah.
And I just think the Chiefs are going to roll here easily. I think they're going to come out and score 30-something points again. Patrick Mahomes going to put up 303, and you can't stop him. Andy Reid has got them just flowing. Kansas City Chiefs
They're
all day.
On fire.
And the closest team I think would have a chance would be the Patriots because of their defense this year. But moving on.
Coming in our next game, we have the Carolina Panthers at Houston Texans. Texans are 2-1. Panthers are 1-2. Panthers have been kind of disappointing for me this year.
So is Cam Newton.
Yeah, Cam Newton's not going to be playing in that game. But without Cam Newton, the Panthers, they've had 2 wins in the last 11 games, both with quarterback Kyle Allen.
Which who gets the start this week.
Yeah, so coming in, no Cam Newton. No Cam Newton's pretty bad. I'm going to say they're going to beat the Panthers at least by 20.
So, with that being said, man, it is a tough pick, especially when they have a pretty good defense, the Texans and stuff, and you're just without Cam Newton. But they're talking about they play better without Cam Newton. I mean, Kyle Allen is 133 passer rating, which is the highest of a quarterback through the first 2 career starts in the Super Bowl era. He's got a few targets over there, but I just don't see them getting it done. Just like you said against the Texans. Texans are looking for another win so they can be out first in that division. So give me the Texans too. All right, the next game is the Raiders at Colts. Raiders are 1-2, Colts 2-1, and Colts are 7-2 at home since 2018. That's not bad at all, T-Ball. Not bad at all. Who do you got?
Yeah, surprisingly, the Colts are 2-1 without a superstar Andrew Luck. With them being at home, definitely favors. Waller's 17.8 fantasy points per game this season, ranks third among tight ends.
Got him on my team.
Keep him in mind. Keep an eye on him. Analysts have the Colts winning by about 76% in this game. I have the Colts taking this one, but I think the Raiders are going to keep it pretty close. What do you think, Mr. Bradley?
The Raiders, after their first week 1 win against the Broncos, I was like, all right, they got a chance. They look good. They didn't have Antonio Brown. And now I'm looking at them after the last 2 losses like, y'all are trash. Like, y'all for real needed an Antonio Brown. I just don't think the Raiders have anything really positive going for them except for that tight end, Waller. I think he's phenomenal. I think they found a diamond in the rough. He's quick, he's fast, great hands, he's tall, he's big. He can play. But I don't think it's going to be enough to beat the Colts. I think the Colts have a pretty stout defense. Jacoby Brissett's actually playing way better than what I thought. But at the same time, I kind of want to flip-flop. And I want to pick the Raiders because they just need a bounce-back week. They need a win. They need some confidence. So give me the Raiders.
Raiders, wow. That's a bold pick there. I don't know about
that one. It's a bold pick,
one.
Cotton.
But speaking of the California team, next game we have is the Chargers at Dolphins. Phillip Rivers, 0-3 career record on the road versus the Dolphins.
So? The Dolphins have only scored 16 points this fucking year.
Granted, the Dolphins are 0-3, but the Chargers are 1-2. Neither team is looking very good right now.
But they might get Melvin Gordon back this week.
Oh, that kind of changes the outlook, because I was actually going to give one to the Dolphins. But
are you fucking kidding me?
I'm giving the Dolphins this one out.
What?
They're going to steal this one from the Chargers, but not by much. Not by much. They're going to win by a field goal.
Wow, man, I already had you wrote down for the Chargers like I thought it was a lock, but let me go with Dolphins, man. I'm going with Chargers all day. Dolphins have, like I said, only scored 16 points through 3 games. They have nobody. Minkah Fitzpatrick, he got shipped off to the Steelers. He's like, I want out. I'm done. This team sucks. So I don't even need to explain anymore. Chargers. Nope. You're blowing me away right now. Like, seriously. Wow. Moving right along, Redskins at Giants, man. Both these teams look like shit this year. Redskins 0-3, Giants 1-2. Redskins have allowed 30 points in each of their games this season. So maybe the Saquon Barkley-less Giants can get it done with Daniel Jones again because he balled that last week. But it makes me so sad Saquon's not playing. T-Ball, who you got first?
Yeah, the Giants are going to come out here and take this one from the Redskins. They're going to run it down their throat. Daniel Jones, if he can get it going on the pass early, gain his confidence, I think if he plays the play action, keep running the ball, hopefully his ankle's okay. We don't want to see a guy with that much talent go down, so especially so young. But yeah, with the Giants being at home, also that's a big advantage. I take the Giants on this game. Should be pretty easy for them, I believe. This is a division game?
Absolutely. I got to flip the pillow, flip the script, whatever you want to call it. Got to go with the Redskins to get the first win. They can't be fucking 0-4. I don't remember the last time I seen the Redskins go 0-4.
Gonna go against your boy Saquon?
He's not playing. He's injured. He's out for 4 weeks with a high ankle sprain.
Oh,
I cannot pick them. There's no way, bro.
Daniel Jones still going to get in.
He balled last week. Like I said, absolutely balled. But I think the Redskins need to sit Keenum or whoever the fuck it is over there and need to put in Dwayne Haskins. Look what it did for the Giants. It worked for the fucking Giants. Why not let it work? See if it works for the Redskins. Put Dwayne Haskins in there. See what he can do. I mean, you're already 0-3. What's the worst going to happen? But give me the Redskins. I want to see them win one. I think this will be the week they get one.
Battle of the Birds on this next game. We have the Seattle Seahawks versus the Arizona Cardinals. Seahawks 8-1 versus rookie quarterback since 2012. Russell the Hustle ain't no joke. Obviously, he got his money. The Seahawks 2-1. Cardinals 2-1. Part of that tie with the Lions. Seahawks going to come in and steal this one on the Cardinals' home field. I think, Russell's going to have a real good game, and I think he's going to pick apart this Cardinals defense pretty well. Watch him get a lot of yards on the ground himself. He's going to open it up and spread them wide, and I think if he can, implicate the run a little bit in there, I think the Seahawks shouldn't have a problem on this one.
Yeah, I got to agree with everything he said. Honest to God, man, couldn't said it better myself. Russell Wilson, like we've always said, he does everything for this team, and he's going to do amazing things this week. The Cardinals' defense isn't terrible by any means, but it ain't good enough to stop their offense. So give me the Seahawks too. I don't think the Cardinals have a chance. Hell, they're 0-2-1 for Christ's sakes. All right, coming in with the next game, Bucks at Rams. Jesus Christ. Shaquille Barrett for Tampa Bay, 8 sacks this season, most in the league. Their defense is like every other game they show up, right?
Yeah, it's up and down.
They're 1-2. Rams are just coming out and beating people, not like we thought they would and not like they have been. But I'm going to go ahead and say Rams are going to win this game. I think it's going to be a tough game. It'll probably be a close game because both these defenses are pretty tight, pretty good, top 10. And Jameis Winston is not that great. Neither is Jared Goff, in my opinion. But I think the Rams are going to get it done defensively.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. The Rams' defense is looking pretty stellar. Their offense ain't too shabby. 3-0, bear witness to the team we saw last year, but maybe with a little more luck. You can't go against a team like Los Angeles, who went to the Super Bowl last year. They're at home now. Odds are just forever in their favor.
Forever.
But yeah, pretty easy pick for me this week. I got the Rams beating the Bucks. I still think Mike Evans is going to have a pretty stellar game.
He always does.
It doesn't matter who's throwing him the ball. He's going to get his yards. So. Next game we got on the list, division game, Vikings at Bears. I hope they both die all at the same time and they both get a loss.
Wow.
Both 2-1. Bears are 15-3 at home versus the Vikings since 2001. That's been 18 years. So, looking at that number, who you got on this one, Mr. Bradley?
This is like a battle of defenses just waiting to happen because neither one of these offenses have really got off to a start. And honestly, it looks like the defenses have really kept these two teams in any of the games that they've played this year. This is a tough game to pick. Bears are at home. It's tough to win there. Green Bay won there. I don't see why the Vikings can't go in there and take this one, but I think the Vikings are actually the stronger of the two teams here, offensively and defensively. So give me the Vikings.
I actually am, good sir. I'm going to take the home team. I'm going with the Bears. Hicks and Mack over there mixing up. That's a deadly combination. If you ain't getting tackled by Mack, you're getting tackled by Hicks. I think the defense for the Bears is far superior than the Vikings. Offensively, Trubisky's a piece of shit.
Get him.
If you can get a couple lucky throws in and they can hold them on defense, the Bears don't have to win by much. So, fuck, if they're going to win by a field goal, that's what they can do. But
hey, winning's winning.
Look for this. Yeah, I think this is going to be a low-scoring game, but the Bears are going to take it.
All right, next game, Jags at Broncos. Keep in mind, Broncos have lost 7 straight games. Longest active streak in the NFL. My goodness. 0-3 this year. Playing a Jags team that's not that great. But I'm going to give the Broncos the first win. Okay, they need this. They're at Mile High. It's hard to breathe. It's hard to play there. Seems the Broncos just play better there. Joe Flacco sucks. Let me just throw that in there. He's not getting it done. But I think it's a turnaround game for him. I've talked all this shit for Flacco. So I think he'll actually have a pretty decent game. I think the Jaguars are tanking at this point too. And looking for an early pick. So give me the Denver Broncos, T-ball.
I'm taking the opposite. I'm taking the Jags. Jalen Ramsey's still playing. He's not happy, but he is still getting it done. Flacco's only got one person to throw to, so
Manual.
Once Ramsey locks him down, it'll be over with. The Jags will come in to Mile High and steal this one out from under him, knock the, I guess what you would call a play on words, the air out of him. It's so thin, right?
Right. Gotcha.
But yeah, looking for the Jags to steal this one. Next game, my lock of the week game.
Whoa.
Cowboys at Saints. But Mr. Bradley, I'm going to let you go first on this one because this one should be exciting.
So you're giving me that suspenseful thing, making me go first.
For sure.
The Saints won without Drew Brees. That's crazy to me. Yeah. I hate the Cowboys. I don't want them to go 4-0 because Green Bay ultimately lost, and they can't be the top team in the NFC. It's got to be my team. So, Saints defense are very good. They're pressuring the quarterback. They're getting at the quarterback. Like we all know, this defense is ranked pretty high. Like we've said, no Drew Brees, but I think we have an upset here. I think the Cowboys are going to go down to the Saints this week. I got the Saints.
You know what's good, sir?
What's that?
I actually agree with you.
Oh, nice.
Saints, lock of the week.
Whoa.
All they got to do is stop Zeke. Stop Zeke, stop the run. You can stop the Cowboys. Cowboys are 3-0, but who'd they fucking play this year?
Exactly.
Who'd they play?
Miami.
Yeah.
Giants.
Nobody.
Redskins.
Nobody.
They've just ate them up, too.
Garbage teams. The
Right.
Saints, 2-1. Battle of elite duos, Elliott and Cooper versus Kamara and Thomas. So look for this game to be pretty freaking exciting. I'm definitely watching this one. I don't care what channel it is. I got the Saints, though. I think
So, Monday Night Football leaves two unwinning teams. They're both 0-3. 0-3 Bengals at the 0-3 Steelers, Tebow.
This was almost my lame of the week.
Womp womp.
0-3, won 16 straight home games on Monday nights. The Steelers, they're just good on Monday nights. Division game, I think the Steelers take this one easily.
Yeah. It's always a good game, though. All right, well, I definitely have the Steelers just for the simple fact Cincinnati's last primetime win, which would mean Sunday or Monday Night Football or Thursday Night Football, the last time they won a primetime game in Pittsburgh, 1995.
Damn.
Good luck, Bengals.
Wow.
Good luck. Like we said, the Steelers have 16 straight home games on Monday night dating back to 1992. Good luck, Bengals.
Yeah, the odds are not in your favor, bub. Get them a puppers.
But I just think they have a way better team. Never have been impressed by Andy Dalton, the Red Rocket, with the Bengals. I never thought he was anything other than an average quarterback. Mason Rudolph is actually not doing too bad for the Steelers. And I think the Steelers have to have this win if they even want a fucking chance of whenever Big Ben comes back from being injured. If he can return, yes, to do anything this year. So they better keep it close. And the last time they played each other, well, the Steelers won. So come on, Steelers, don't let me down. I've picked you like 3 weeks in a row. Give me this week. I'm going to make it my lock of the week, the Steelers. With that being said, I am Mr. Bradley. This is our Week 4 picks of the NFL. And Monday Night Football is kind of a lamer. But someone's got to get a win finally, unless they both tie, which would be hilarious. But with me, as always, my great co-host, none other than T-Ball. Thanks, man, T-Ball.
Glad to be here, YouTubers. So excited to get you those Week 4 picks.
Hope you agree.
Obviously, next week, we'll get you the review. Week 5 picks. Keep liking. Keep subscribing. Heated Waves Podcast. Heated Waves Studio. I'm T-Ball.
Righteous.
Thanks, guys.
And I'm Mr. Bradley. Peace out.